And Shams a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding one or two more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the three cities at the forefront of these conversations.
Here's Tiny. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And for Utah, and the shot goes.
They found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
They get back on track. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And for Utah, here's the quick. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Collins, and he banks in the layup. Collins has got 9.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest in the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams making some changes here, and the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Shams?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball, and a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimums, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second-round potential picks.
Good point. Out left to the wing. Six on the shot clock. Misses the layup.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
They set the pick. Has to flash. Utah grabs the miss. Walker against Brown. And the jam by Walker.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Walker, 1 shot.
Free throw good, Walker. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
Great open look there. He's got 5.
Finding a teammate when you're in mid-shot like that is really difficult, but he made it look easy.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
They set a pick. Driving to the basket. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
1:41 left in the first half of this game. From 11 feet away, and too long on the shot. Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this league.
Man's got things to do. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected and he has great instincts. It's almost like he can sniff out a story better than anyone.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
It's Walker on the wing. 3-pointer. Flash grabs the miss.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Brown passes to Floyd. Into the lane. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
I like their mindset. Staring at a deficit, they're pounding it inside for high-quality shots.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
One shot.
Utah trails by 3. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Floyd's got 8.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
The putback. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dario, this was a very back-and-forth game. Does this team need to bring a little more energy and effort in the second half?
Of course, you need to try to find the energy in every aspect, you know, with offensive rebound, with a good defense. And I think this team is capable to do these things. And that's the only way how you need to play basketball, 100% in every moment. And I think we'll do that in the second half.
It's the little things that go a long way, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
This looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
No good that time. Shooting about 60% for the game. Checking out the group for Tomas Isalo to start the second half. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Utah trails by 5. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, number 49.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
They get the rebound. Pass to Collins. The three. The shot won't fall.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Here's Floyd. Here's Tiny. It's rebounded by the Quick. The Quick's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the right side. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that. So I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Guys, back to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Right wing. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Talking too much on the court, you a bitch squeak. Don't make me cry.
Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Just 5 on the clock. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him. Walker, he's checked in for Utah.
Number 17, Ethan Walker.
Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Price, the pass to Floyd. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Utah grabs the miss. Walker with it. He has 7. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Utah making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pass to Tiny. From the stripe. And the jumper is on the mark. Tiny's got 6. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Walker. 7 points in the game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
There's the drive. Tiny. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. To the paint. And that one drops. He has 6.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, BA.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. teams that love to run, the NBA leaders in fast break scoring.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
Walker covering. Outside, Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
It's Brown on the wing. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
First team foul.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Free throw good. Brown. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
From outside the arc. Pass to Flash. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shakes him. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Outside Walker. Defended by Brown. To the middle. It's picked off. Driving inside. Tries to save it. Uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Can't connect from 13 feet out. For Utah, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting for Utah. Number 49 at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Utah making a switch here. Collins checked in. Both good from the line that time. Shooting is around 55% so far. Pass to Flash. Collins defending. Here's Flash. Takes the 3. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Walker, defended by Brown. And here's Walker. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Utah ahead, up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Pass to Tiny. Six to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for one, number 7.
One shot. Gotta get it. Good job.
Utah shooting pretty well at 45%. So the Utah 5 right now. Back to Walker. Inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Vincent, number 49.
Here's Floyd. Drives to the hoop, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's the quick.
Home team foul. Rice. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Taken away.
That's just his first turnover of the game. For the most part, he's been very reliable.
On the take. Pass to Price. Here's Tiny. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Utah trails by 6. Now here's Walker. Utah moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Here's the quick. No good. Unable to win this run. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Tiny. Here's Floyd. There's a screen. He takes it in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
And we will have a timeout called by Tuomas Isalo. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Allie, thank you. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's the quick. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Floyd. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Here's the quick. And it's off from three-point range.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Price. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Releases from 15. Doesn't go that time. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. That one a little long. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
With the step back. The 3-ball. Utah grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Tiny passes to Price. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Hisalo. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. We know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete, but when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
And he slams it down.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Floyd. Puts up the tray. Nope. Utah trails by 10. It's tipped. Takes it inside. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now here's Collins. 1:49 left in the game.
Man, good whistle there.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, number 41, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
He's gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter. Takes a step back. 6 to shoot. Going inside. Collins rips down the board. Utah trails by 11. Here's the quick. Oh, he cannot hit.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Collins rips down the board. There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
From 11 feet away. Oh, it misses. On offense, here's Utah. We're going the other way.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Now Brown. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kyrie, it's a top-tier matchup out there. Is this one you circled on the calendar to show what you're all about?
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. The little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
That's how you get better. You look at every single game as a top-tier matchup. Thanks, Kyrie.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Starting at point, standing 6'5", number 13, ending number 13.
Somebody gotta do it. Hey, somebody gotta do it. Come on.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for New Jersey. Howard is out there with Keith. Then there's Edwards. It's Blewett in at the point guard. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams, and the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
Who's watching it? Fires the three. New Jersey with the rebound. Last time they met was in New Jersey.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Edwards passes to Howard. Back to Edwards. Here is Keith. Over Carter. Keith missing. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Blewett. Off on the layup. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. To the paint. Pass tonight. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's Blewett. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Here's Keith. Trains the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
For New Jersey, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Blewett passes to Keith. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the inside. And it goes down 2 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Howard. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And they're pushing it up. Rebounded by Howard. Last game for New Jersey, it was a loss to Brooklyn.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Basket counts.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for New Jersey. Unloads from 13. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And now to our rookie leader for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. Here's the waiter. Hasn't made one yet. Just 5 on the clock. Fires away from outside. It's good on the putback. And that ties it up.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Blewett. 12 points his last outing. Howard at the elbow.
Team foul. Number 40.
Curry's checked in for Kobe. New Jersey making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here is Edwards. Shot clock at 5. He can't get it to go. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside Knight. Curry against Keith. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It's blocked. With a step back. New Jersey with the rebound.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Trying to get something going. Knight grabs the board. Here's the waiter. Still yet to score. It's picked off. Here is Keith.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul, second team foul.
New Jersey shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That's good from Keith. Keith hits them both. Gone just a shade under 50% for the field. 5 of 11. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Carter has it in the corner. There's the drive. And stolen by Knight. Fast break. Here we go. Here's the waiter. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. For New Jersey, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. It's blocked. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Knight, and Knight slams it in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Knight's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Carter with the bounce pass. Keith passes to Carter. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Keith's got 11 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Basket good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. On the top of the key. Unable to get that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. New Jersey leads by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Jersey.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And for New Jersey, guarded by Curry. Pass to Carter. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Curry with the steal. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. So he makes both from the line. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Blewett. Nothing on the board. High post, Howard to the middle. And Howard with the stuff.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Down low. It's stolen by Edwards. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for New Jersey.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Five to shoot. On the wing, New Jersey with the rebound.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Nails the baby hook. And now a 12-point New Jersey lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Carter. And they get it. Edwards defending. Back to Curry. There's the three. Kept alive. Carter kicks to Curry. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. New Jersey leading by 10. Here's Blewett, still without a basket. Here's Edwards. And Curry pulls it down.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, so what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the final and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you, Kevin.
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so, the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Quick look at some of the numbers for him.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Curry. They set the pick. And here is Knight. Just 3 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. The shot comes out. New Jersey leading by 12. Here is Keith. 8 points his last outing. Shot from 16. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Curry with a wide open look. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. For New Jersey, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Keith. Can't hit from 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass tonight. Now, here's Curry. Shot from the wing. New Jersey with the rebound.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots. Pass to Howard. Knight grabs the board. There's a screen. Driving to the basket. And Knight slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
New Jersey shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one falls for Howard. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. About 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Knight. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
.40 seconds left in the second quarter. And he banks in the layup. And New Jersey leads by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Carter looking around. Here's Keith. And so it's New Jersey holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined by Coach Mazzulla. Joe, what was the focus out there offensively?
We just got to fight for our spacing. We have to fight the screen. We have to fight to create advantages. It's two great teams playing against each other, and you're going to have to earn it. And so we just got to do a better job creating separation on the offensive end and fight for our great spacing.
Seems like an easy fix. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for New Jersey.
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. New Jersey leading by 8. Pass to Edwards. Now Howard. And no good. Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And for New Jersey, Keith is out there with Howard. Then there's Edwards. It's Blewett in at the one spot. Carter with the screen. Inside, 5 on the clock. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Edwards fires the 3. Carter pulls it in. Edwards gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Knight passes to the wing. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
To the paint. Outside Edwards. Howard setting the pick for Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Against the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
To the middle. Here's Blewett. From the left block, he sends it through. Blewett's got his first 2 points.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Pass to the waiter. There's the screen. He started by Howard from 12 feet out. Rebound, New Jersey.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 7-point New Jersey lead.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's see who's the loudest.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
And the home team has possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Carter. Hits it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Got a piece of it. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Carter.
And the free throw, no good. For New Jersey, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Blewett. Fade away. And the shot no good, a bit short. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Inside. Ball stolen. Defended by Carter. Lets it go from 11. And again, no good by New Jersey. 47%, pretty solid. for the tie. Misses at the rim. Well, New Jersey shooting in this game, 45%. Pass to Edwards. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. And Edwards slams it in.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And the basket is good. 10 points for him.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Teams changing it up here. For New Jersey, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Carter outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's the waiter. No scoring in this one. Down low, Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For New Jersey, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Carter outside. Six on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Curry. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Well, New Jersey shooting 47%, pretty solid. Now here is Carter. Defense right on him. Here's the screen. Into the lane. Good on the bucket. And New Jersey leads by 4.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Outside Curry. To the inside. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Another one falls for New Jersey.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
3-pointer. New Jersey with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Goes up to the stripe. He can't hit that time.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, number 13.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. And so it's New Jersey heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Knight with a screen on Keith. Pass to the waiter. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. Rebound New Jersey.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And for New Jersey. The 3 ball. Keith's shot is good. And New Jersey leads by 10.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They set the screen. Here's Knight, and Knight slams it in.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Keith missing.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Keith against Curry. Left side, Knight. Inside, Howard with the steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw off from Howard. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Pass to the waiter. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Keith grabs the miss. New Jersey leading by 10. Blewett passes to Howard. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the break. Here's Knight. He draws iron on the dunk.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
Pass to Keith. Here's Blewett. And he drives in, plays it up, and banks it in. And New Jersey leads by 12.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Pass to Knight. And Knight slams it in.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And here is Howard. Fades back. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Howard's got the lead up to 12 now for New Jersey.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
He's guarded by Howard. Back to Curry. To the middle. Stripped away. Here is Keith. Pass to Howard. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Pocket 6. Here is Keith. Beyond the arc. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Knight. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Knight's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Pass to Blewett. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a look now at the upcoming schedule for New Jersey. On Saturday, then on Tuesday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And he knocks down the first one. Edwards, he's checked in for New Jersey. Both shots good from the stripe. And the home team has possession. Down by 15. Carter outside. Here's the waiter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards looking it over.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. He's guarded by Howard. Something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. New Jersey leading by 16. Here is Keith. Howard with it. Outside Edwards. Missed on the 3. Carter against Keith. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer. Good.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give them that much space.
For New Jersey, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. The three is off.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
He drills the three.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Well, New Jersey shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. No good again that time. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's the waiter. Just 5 on the clock. Let's lose a 3. That does not go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for New Jersey.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded by Knight. From outside, cleared away by Carter. And so it's New Jersey with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present our player of the game.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jackson, Washington out there with Harper, and it's Rose in at the 4-man position. Well, it wouldn't be Christmas without NBA basketball. It's the gift of game day, Graham.
It is. Every player grew up watching these Christmas games, dreaming about playing in them one day. And these games are a highlight of the regular season. Here we go.
Here's Baker. Outside Stevenson. Defended by Jackson. There's the drive. 6 on the shot clock.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Harper. Stevenson defending. Here's Harper. Goes up on the baseline. And he knocks the jumper down.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Baker. 9 points in his last outing. To the middle. Chamberlain passes to Stevenson from deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Rose outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he dunks it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Harper. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Misses the jumper from the wing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Washington passes to Jackson. Pass to Washington. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Washington.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Baker can't get it to go. Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Harper passes to Jackson. Pass to Harper. Yep, that one goes. Harper's got 6 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
There's a screen. Guarded by Rose. Stevenson, the pass to Baker. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Rose outside to the left wing. Washington outside to the paint. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Stevenson with the ball. No points yet. And in terms of assist numbers, these are the players that have stood out over the past month. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Washington. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Young. Here's Garcia. On the wing, Davis. Stevenson defending. Here's Rose. The three from Washington. The shot that time not on target. Gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Outside Stevenson. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Stevenson. A shot to stop the run. Doesn't go for him. Young against Stevenson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Throws it up high.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
Guarded by Young. Pass to Baker to win the drought. The shot comes out. Got 7 of 8 in the basket. Young on the attack.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone only 2 of 6 from the field. To the inside. Guarded by Young. Pass to Baker. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Washington outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
One shot.
And that one misses. Shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Down low. Tipped. And Washington powers it through.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Baker. No made baskets yet. Clock at 6. To the wing, right side. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. .56 seconds left in the first quarter.
And the defense is making a good effort tonight along the perimeter.
Here's Davis. And they pick up 2.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right
now. To the paint. Here's Jamison. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Young. Pass to Garcia. Davis goes in. Washington outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it go. He can't get it to go. Here's Baker, beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Up by 16. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
We've got Davis. He's out there with Harper, and it's Jackson in at the three. And there's the screen. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
They've got Harper. He's out there with Davis. And it's Garcia in at the power forward position. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. Garcia's got 6. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Davis out there with Harper. Then it's Jackson, and it's Garcia in at the 4 slot. Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Defended by Jackson. To the inside. Ball stolen. And the dunk by Jackson.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Wilson. Yet to see a basket. The jumper from the wing off target. Here's Harper. Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garcia. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Here we have the 2K leaderboard breaking down the top blockers in the league last month. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Defended by Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's the pick. Pass to Wilson. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Davis. Here's Harper. Driving in. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Chamberlain. The 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Talking about Alperen Şengün for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he drops. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Washington's checked in for Davis. And he makes both free throws. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
To stop the run, Garcia with a rebound.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Jackson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Here's Jamison. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. And there's the rejection.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Washington up top. Now Jackson. He has 7. Here's Harper. 6 to shoot. From deep, Rose. No luck on that one.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Harper passes to Washington. And here's Jackson. From deep to the middle. And that one is hammered home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Washington. Back to Rose. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Rose. Off target with the three. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. That one misses. Young, he's checked in for Harper. That one's no good. Gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Washington drives in. Yep, count it. Washington's got 6 points. 1:11 left in the second. Washington's gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. Here's Baker. Still without a bucket. Guarded by Rose. They set the screen. Pass to Jamison. Fires for 3. Washington grabs the miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Lets a floater go. And that one drops for him. Washington's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
It's stolen by Washington. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pass to Jackson. Baker grabs the board.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Jamison. Sinks that one from the post. He has 6.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we're playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year. Those darn Supersonics.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the visiting team.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the three. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Here's Harper. Stevenson defending. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. 5 on the clock. There's Jackson with the 3. And they'll get another chance. Now here's Washington. Hey, from beyond the arc. That shot missing.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
They set the pick to the paint. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Harper. 10 points for him. Baker grabs the board.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Stolen by Jackson. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Harper. Stevenson defending. 5 to shoot. And Washington powers it through.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
All sorts of time, and that one's good. So it's the home team now, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Rose. To the inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 6 points.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
The home team calls timeout.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
Stevenson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Davis. Pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harper.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Inside. Outside Stevenson. Here's Wilson. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Stevenson. Here's Baker. That three's off the mark.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Here's Davis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The line for 2, Davis.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. He's gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Wilson. Pulls it from 20. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Young, he's checked in for Jackson.
One shot.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Here's Harper. 10 points for him. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Outside Stevenson. Pass to Wilson. To the wing on the left. Stevenson attacks. That one's good for 2.
Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against, and you can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take that thing you've got. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Guarded by Rose. Down low. Here's Wilson. Misses from short range.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And the basket by Garcia.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Stevenson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Jamison. Over Rose. The shot by Jamison, no good. Shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's Harper. 10 points for him. Stevenson with a rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Stevenson from outside, off the mark. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. To the inside, and he jams it home with authority.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Old team foul. Garcia. First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team. Number 31, Josh Baker.
The home team on D. Six on the shot clock. Blocked! 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Young. Picked his pocket. Guarded by Young. Here's Baker. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. They still need this. That shot, no good. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Washington out there with Jackson, and it's Young in at the three.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Now here's Young. Pass to Garcia. From the arc. Young can't hit. Shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Jamison. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Garcia. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number, but players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within, the want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
Now here's Young. There's the screen. There's Jackson with the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Wilson. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Baker. Here's the three. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Washington passes to Che. Washington with the ball. Jackson outside. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Jamison. Here's Wilson to the middle. Over to the left wing. Here's Chamberlain. Garcia with a rebound.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Jackson, the pass to Che. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that, because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
And he makes a first. So both teams changing it up here. So he gets them both.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Guarded by Young. Inside, Jamison. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Outside Young. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Rose, the pass to Che. And there's a pick. Now here's Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his fourth rebound in this one. And here's Stevenson. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Wilson, defended by Jackson. Here's Jamison. The rebound by Jackson. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Young misses. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. To the paint. To the left side wing. Jamison passes to Stevenson. Here's Wilson. Here's Jamison. Pass to Wilson. Fires from deep. Rose grabs the board. Rose has got rebound number 7 tonight. Low block shot. Jackson can't get it to go. Shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Now here's Stevenson. Here's Wilson. Here's Jamison, guarded by Rose. Pass to Jamison. Here's Wilson. Launches it. Garcia with a rebound. Garcia's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Young with it, picked up by Stevenson. And Young slams it in.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Shooting at about 34% here in this game. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Wilson. Here's Jamison, guarded by Rose. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Jackson, left side. Here's Garcia. 4-3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Stevenson, the pass to Jamison. Here's Chamberlain. To the left wing. And it's blocked. Now Rose. Young, the pass to Washington. Rose outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Garcia. Takes a 3. The shot is good. And the assist by Rose. Garcia's got 5 points now this quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Garcia. Back to Washington. And here's Young. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Wilson. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Jamison. He's guarded by Washington. And the shot goes down.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Outside Young. Back to Washington. Rose outside. Pulls up, high post. Chamberlain pulls it in. Guarded by Young. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Stevenson. Here's Jamison. Pulls it. The rebound by Jackson.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The three is up. That shot off. Now here's Stevenson. So the home crowd treated to a win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.